Hello and welcome in, everyone. It is late night trivia. We're going to do pop culture trivia game. If you're watching the replay, you'll have the questions and the answers. Leave a comment. Let me know how many questions you got correct. And also, when you come in and you're enjoying the stream, please hit that thumbs up button. It does help out the channel. And also, consider subscribing if you're new.
Please hit that thumbs up button.
That way,
It does help out the channel.
know when we go live wherever we are. Because a lot of times we're here in and around Pennsylvania, Ohio, West Virginia, and also the Florida area. So, welcome in. I know it's late night, but I hope you had a great Saturday. And here we go. I'll go ahead and get the questions ready, and I'll read them slowly, and that way you can answer, or if you're following along on the replay. But I do thank you all for joining or watching the replay. It is much appreciated. Hello, Diana G. Welcome in. Thank you for joining. I hope you had a good Saturday. And we'll get started here with the pop culture trivia. And here we go. But welcome in, Diana G. Let me get the scoreboard or the scoring tablet. And here we go. I know it's late night. Figure I just go live again. I also was at a concert today at Kennywood Park. Go back and watch it if you're a country fan. Local Pittsburgh band. I believe they were called Stampede. And they play various country, western songs and some different artists. Dolly Parton was one, Garth Brooks, and a few others. Oh, no problem. Hello, Mike. But thank you for joining and listening on your drive home. Okay, here we go. What dish was created at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York? What dish was created at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York? Safe travels, Diana G. and Mike. But what dish was created at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York? I know it's one of my favorite dishes. And Diana G got the answer correct with buffalo wings. Buffalo wings. Welcome in, LSU Mom. But it was buffalo wings. It's one of my favorites. Although I haven't, it's been a while since I've had Anchor Bar wings, and I know I was up in Niagara Falls, and there was a branch of the Anchor Bar by the Falls area, Niagara Falls, New York, but we didn't have time to go there. Hello, Stacy Rogers, welcome in. Sebastian the Crab, welcome in. Diana G and Mike, welcome in. Hope you all had a good Saturday. But the first question, what dish was created at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York? It was buffalo wings. So good job. We'll go on to the next question. But here we go. After being in print for 242 years, what publication's last printed version was published in 2010? After being in print for 242 years, what publication's last printed version was published in 2010? And probably some of you that might be in the chat or listening on the replay, you probably use these all through your middle, high school, and elementary school, possibly. And Sebastian the Crab was the first person to get it with the Encyclopedic Britannica. Encyclopedia Britannica. Good job, Sebastian the Crab. With the encyclopedias. We had World Book. Okay. We had a set of encyclopedias, and I just remember in school that was something I always liked, that we had various versions of the encyclopedias in our school library and the library itself. Me too. I don't know why I guessed that one. Okay, here is the next question. It's a movie question, but Michael Caine plays Demi Moore's father in what 80s film set in Brazil? Michael Caine plays Demi Moore's father in what 80s film set in Brazil? Hello, Planet Moolah. Welcome in. And the answer is Blame It on Rio. Blame It on Rio. And Planet Moolah got it first. So good job, Planet Moolah. And Stacy Rogers got it there. Hello, Karki. No problem, Carol. Thank you for joining. That's okay. I know it's late. But thank you for joining. Okay, here we go with the next question. What jazz legend released the albums Bitches Brew and Kinda Blue? What jazz legend released the albums Bitches Brew and Kinda Blue? Not Louis Armstrong, but that's a good guess. Not Louis Armstrong. I found you. Nope, you found me, Ellie. That car key. Yeah, found your car keys. Any other guesses? What jazz legend released the albums Bitches Brew and Kinda Blue? And Planet Moolah and Diana G got it with Miles Davis. Miles Davis. It was Miles Davis. So Louis Armstrong was a good answer, but Miles Davis was the answer they were looking for. Okay, here we go with the next question. Whose name did Johnny Depp have tattooed on his arm in 1990? Whose name did Johnny Depp have tattooed on his arm in 1990? Good evening, Mike Beachman. Welcome in. It's not his mom, but that's a good guess. Not his mom. Whose name did Johnny Depp have tattooed on his arm in 1990? And LSU mom gets the point with Winona Ryder. Winona Ryder. Good job, LSU mom. Okay, here we go with the next question. What is the best-selling brand of shoe polish in the world? I remember hearing that somewhere. Plus, he worked with her also, I believe, Edward Scissorhands. She was in that with him. So I think they played in a couple movies together. I know Edward Scissorhands. But what is the best-selling brand of shoe polish in the world? And we have our answer. It is Kiwi. Kiwi shoe polish. So we have Planet Moolah and LSU Mom with Kiwi. Yeah, that's the only one I know too. Or at least noticed in the little cans. Okay, here we go with the next question. Yes, happy Mother's Day to all moms. And people who are like mothers to other people. Okay, here we go with the next question. Who is Dennis the Menace cantankerous next door neighbor? Who is Dennis the Menace's cantankerous next door neighbor? And Sebastian the Crab and Mike Beachman got it first with Mr. Wilson. Mr. Wilson. So Mike Beachman and Sebastian the Crab got it first. Good job, everyone. Okay, here we go with the next question. Who received a Peabody Award for her self-titled comedy show, which debuted on Comedy Central in 2013? Who received a Peabody Award for her self-titled comedy show, which debuted on Comedy Central in 2013? One more time. But who received the Peabody Award for her self-titled comedy show, which debuted on Comedy Central in 2013? No idea. And the answer is Amy Schumer, and Planet Moolah got it first with Amy Schumer. Amy Schumer. Okay, here we go with the next question. What heavy metal band has a mascot named Eddie? What heavy metal band has a mascot named Eddie? I still can't get this spot. What heavy metal band has a mascot named Eddie? And Stacy Rogers gets it with Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden. Congratulations, Stacy. Good job with Iron Maiden. Okay, the next question. In 1937, what celebrity aviator disappeared somewhere over the Pacific Ocean while attempting to circumnavigate the globe? I know that thanks to Funko. That's a good one there. In 1937, what celebrity aviator disappeared somewhere over the Pacific Ocean while attempting to circumnavigate the globe? And we have our answer. It is Amelia Earhart. Amelia Earhart. So Mike B and Stacy Rogers came in first and second on that one. Good job, Mike and Stacy. Okay, next question. Funko recently released different versions of Eddie. Okay, so that would be a good reason to know. There we go. Now, if you have Eddie Funko Pops, then you are a serious Funko Pop collector there. Anyway, but that's a pretty serious having the Iron Maiden Funko Pops. Okay, here we go with the next question. What product used the slogan, "Don't be a paleface," on its packaging? What product used the slogan, "Don't be a paleface," on its packaging? I don't have them. I just remember seeing them come out. Oh, okay. No problem then. That's a good answer, Mike, but it's not the Garbage Pail Kids. But a good answer. This is a sort of a lotion product. Sort of a lotion product. But what product used the slogan, "Don't be a paleface," on its packaging? Yeah, sorry, pale. Don't be a paleface, but I'm sure they're not using that slogan anymore, though. We do have our answer, LSU Mom and Stacy with Coppertone. Coppertone. So LSU Mom and Stacy Rogers with Coppertone. Okay. Yes, that was a good guess. Oh yeah, I could have said like suntan lotion or whatever they call it nowadays. I could have said name that, but there's like banana boat, Coppertone, all kinds of them. Yes, that's before they knew to protect from the sun. Yes. Okay, here we go with the next question. Yes, now it's sunblock. Yes. I couldn't think of the name, and I'm like going, okay, what is it now? Sunblock. Yes. Here we go. Who moves to the small town of Forks, Washington, where she falls for a mysterious, handsome vampire? What is the character's name? who moves to the small town of Forks, Washington, where she falls for a mysterious, handsome vampire. One more time with the question. But what product, I'm sorry, who moves to the small town of Forks, Washington, where she falls for a mysterious, handsome vampire? Stacy Rogers got the answer correct with Bella Swan. And then Diana G comes in with Bella, but Bella Swan for Twilight. You got the right movie. Add the vampire's name is Edward Cullen. Yes, Edward Cullen. And then there was the werewolf, but I can't remember his name. The werewolf. I read all the books maybe more than once. He needed copper tone, yes. He glistened in the sun. Okay, yes, Jacob. Team Jacob or Team Edward? I remember that part. Okay, here we go with the next question. Who is the angry guy on the reality TV show Hell's Kitchen? Who is the angry guy on the reality TV show Hell's Kitchen? And we have the answer. It is Gordon Ramsay. Gordon Ramsay. I may or may not have taken all of my nieces to see every movie. Oh, wow. That's pretty cool to do that. So Planet Moolah and Sebastian the Crab got it with Gordon Ramsay. And we'll go with a third person. Mike Beachman comes in third. I think I did go, not the very first one, but when the other sequels came out, I went to them on a Thursday night for the premiere. But I remember going to various movies for the premieres on Thursday night. Okay, here we go with the next question. What song begins on a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air? What song begins on a dark desert highway, cool wind in my hair, warm smell of colitas rising up through the air? And we have our answer. It is Hotel California by the Eagles. Hotel California. So Mike B, Sebastian the Crab, and Ellis Umam. We took the girls to Twilight then. I read all the books. Then we saw the rest of the movies. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately for me, I'm not really a big book reader, so a lot of movies, except the Harry Potter ones, I've read the books. And then I did go back and read some of the books for some of the movies I've seen that have the books out before the movie came out. I've been to Forks, Washington. Okay. Now, I've never been to the state of Washington, so it would be interesting. I know I like, after seeing a few vlogs, go where the Goonies were made and stuff like that along the coastline. I should have grabbed some water before I did that. Okay, here we go with the next question. Forks, Washington is on my bucket list. Here we go. What stuntman made the Guinness Book of World Records for having broken over 400 bones? Wow. What stuntman made the Guinness Book of World Records for having broken over 400 bones? And we have our answer. It is Evel Knievel. Evel Knievel. Sebastian the Crab came in first. Mike B second. And Stacy Roger, or LSU Mom, gets it. She came in first. It was LSU Mom, Sebastian the Crab, Mike B. None of us know how to spell it. Well, evil, it's Evel, and then Knievel is Knievel. Evel Knievel. Okay, we do have Evil's Funko. Duke Kaboom. That's a good one, Diana. I should give you a half point for Duke Kaboom. Okay, here we go with the next question. What shampoo created in 1955 includes 5 different vitamin oils for healthy, beautiful hair? What shampoo created in 1955 includes 5 different vitamin oils for healthy, beautiful hair? Head and Shoulders, Dove, VO5, Pril. And we have our answer. It is VO5. Alberto VO5. So we have Diana G, LSU Mom, and Stacy Rogers. And Stacy Rogers. Good job, Diana G, coming in there fast. Here we go with the next question. What Frances May's memoir recounts her life in Italy, where she buys and restores an abandoned villa? What Frances May's memoir recounts her life in Italy, where she buys and restores an abandoned villa? Welcome in, Debbie Burnfield. Oh, no problem, Debbie. You're not late. Don't worry. You still have time to catch up. Thank you for joining, Debbie. I hope you're feeling better. But what Frances May's memoir recounts her life in Italy, where she buys and restores an abandoned villa? And I do see one answer, and that was Stacy Rogers with Under the Tuscan Sun. Under the Tuscan Sun. And that was Stacy Rogers. Always Italy, yes. I believe I've seen that movie, Under Tuscan Sun, but there was a couple of different movies where people bought villas and either did a restaurant or the guy across the road had a restaurant. So everything was like always the same storyline in Italy or France or wherever. Okay, here we go with the next question. What term was used to describe a group of successful 80s film stars, including Ali Sheedy, Emilio Estevez, Molly Ringwald, and Rob Lowe? I've always wanted to see the movie. I'm sure you can find it somewhere nowadays online. I remember seeing it a long time ago, though. A lot of those movies kind of all run together. What term was used to describe a group of successful 80s film stars, including Ali Sheedy, Emilio Estevez, Molly Ringwald, and Rob Lowe. And we have our answer. It was the Brat Pack. The Brat Pack. You guessed the movie that's part of the Brat Pack, but it was the Brat Pack. So Stacy Rogers, Diana G, and Planet Moolah with the Brat Pack. And a half point for Mike Beachman, guessing a movie that was made with the Brat Pack. Okay, here we go. What city did trumpet legend Louis Armstrong hail from? Okay, Stacey. Now that sounds like it would be a good one. What city did trumpet legend Louis Armstrong hail from? And we have our answer. It is New Orleans. New Orleans. So we have Planet Moolah, Mike B, and Stacy Rogers. Nolans. Where did LSU mom go? I thought she would have been in on that one. Personally, I like Rob Lowe's current TV series 911 Lone Star. Yeah, unfortunately, I've never seen that. Because I hardly watch regular TV anymore. And then when I do pick up different things. Okay, you missed a Louisiana question, LSU mom. You missed the Louisiana question. What city did trumpet legend Louis Armstrong hail from? Welcome back, though. Okay, here we go with the next question. What faith healer became a trusted friend and advisor to the last Tsar of Russia? Okay, Hulu. Okay. What faith healer became a trusted friend and advisor to the last Tsar of Russia? You have to kind of go way back. For this one, you have to kind of go back to Anastasia, to the Anastasia time, because that was when the last Tsar of Russia. But what faith healer became a trusted friend and advisor to the last Tsar of Russia? And Stacy Rogers gets it with Rasputin. Rasputin. So Stacy Rogers gets it. That's interesting. Rasputin. And the last name now is Putin of the Russian leader. Now, you put the N in there. It's without the N. Otherwise, you spelled it pretty much correctly. Except the N where Putin. is it's just Putin, Rasputin. But yeah, that was kind of a hard question. I'll let you know. That's why I had to give that clue about Anastasia. Okay, here we go with the next question. Oh, these ones are hard. So let's see. Okay, here we go. What was the second installment of the Fast and Furious franchise called? I probably just came up that way with whatever. No problem though, but you got the answer. What was the second installment of the Fast and Furious franchise called? But Stacy Rogers, and I'll give Mike Beachman because he was pretty close with that too. But it was Too Fast, Too Furious. Too Fast, Too Furious. Fast cars on the highways. Now, it's hard to believe that that franchise is still kind of going on since the original guy passed away in his own Fast and Furious car crash, or Paul Walker, who started that whole series. But it's still going. Okay, here we go with the next question. What cereal claims to be the breakfast of champions? Yeah, I watch movies, but usually can't remember the names. Yeah, that happens to me too. And there's a lot of old movies that I've watched over the years. But what cereal claims to be the breakfast of champions? And the answer is Wheaties. Wheaties. Welcome in, Mark Legenkamp. Thank you for joining. So, Mark Legenkamp, Mike Beachman, and LSU Mom. LSU Mom. But welcome in. I'll be right back. I'm just going to go grab water. I'll be right back. Okay, back. Sorry about that. My mouth was getting pretty dry and everything. H2O. That wasn't a question. Okay, here we go with the next question. What animated film released in 2013 grossed over 1.2 billion worldwide? What animated film released in 2013 grossed over 1.2 billion worldwide? And the answer is Frozen. Frozen. So we have Stacy Rogers, LSU Mom, and Planet Moolah. Planet Moolah. Good job, everyone. Well, right now, Nintendo, Super Mario Brothers owns the record. I don't know, so I let it go. Good one, Mike. Good one. Right now, Super Mario Brothers owns the record. Okay, here we go with the next question. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is located in what city? The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is located in what city? And we have our answer. It is Cleveland. Cleveland. So Planet Moolah, Mike B, and Stacy Rogers with Cleveland. Okay, here we go with the next question. What televangelist and former host of the PTL Club was sentenced to jail for multiple counts of mail fraud and wire fraud? What televangelist and former host of the PTL Club was sentenced to jail for multiple counts of mail fraud and wire fraud? And we have our answer. It is Jim Bakker. Jim Bakker. So Mark Legenkamp, Mike B, and LSU Mom was the first three with Jim Bakker. Good job, everyone. Okay, we have the next question. And I'll give Planet Moolah a point because they spelled Baker correct. There is an extra K in Baker. I gave you a point for that. Okay, here we go with the next question. You're welcome. Fitness instructor Greg Smithy is best known for what famous exercise videos? Fitness instructor Greg Smithy is best known for what famous exercise videos? And I know they were hot whenever they came out because I worked in the video company or video store at the mall. Not the P90X, but a good guess. And not Richard Simmons. It was kind of after Richard Simmons and the other lady that did exercise videos. And they were one of the hottest videos around, and they had all kinds of them. But those are all good guesses. I'm not sure how else to describe it, but I know it was a fitness video, and they were pretty popular because they concentrated on certain parts of your body. But I will say the name has something to do with your backside. Your backside, if you remember any of the different videos that were out, or a whole series of exercise videos. I'll go ahead and give part of the answer, but it was blank of steel. So the first person who gets the answer gets the point. Blank of steel. And Mark Legenkamp gets it first with buns of steel. Buns of steel. Yeah, it was hard to describe them but I know that they were very hot when they came out. Okay. Oops, I hit the E one too many times. I need that video. Okay, here we go with the next question. What is the time machine called on the TV series Doctor Who? What is the time machine called on the TV series Doctor Who? Doctor Who. What is the time machine called on the TV series Doctor Who? Doctor what? Yeah, you have to be a Doctor Who fan. And the answer is TARDIS. The TARDIS. TARDIS. Kind of looks like a mixture of a phone booth and like a building type of thing. At least the pictures I've seen and stuff. But it's called the TARDIS. Stacy Rogers gets it, and I'll give Planet Moolah because they were on the same wavelength there. Okay, here we go with the next question. It's a police call box from England. Yeah, okay. That's why I was trying to think what it looked like, and now that you said that, yes, that's what it is. It's a police call box from England. Thank you, Stacy. Because I can picture it being what it looks like, but I was like, okay, what is that now? I can't think of it. Okay, here we go with the next question. Who is the best-selling country musician of all time? Who is the best-selling country musician of all time? Okay, we have our answer. It is Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks. So Mark gets it, and Stacy Rogers with Garth Brooks. Good job, Stacy and Mark. That was just a guess. Well, it was a good guess. Okay, here we go with the next question. Avenue H in the city, I'm sorry, here we go. Sorry. Avenue H in the Texas city of Lubbock was renamed to honor what rock and roll legend? Avenue H in the Texas city of Lubbock was named to honor what rock and roll legend? And we have our answer. It was Buddy Holly. Buddy Holly. So we have Mike B, Mark, and Stacy Rogers with Buddy Holly. It is called Buddy Holly Avenue. Buddy Holly Avenue. The day the music died, yes. Okay, here we go. Next question. What toy featured the heroic Autobots and the evil Decepticons? What toy featured the heroic Autobots and the evil Decepticons? And we have our answer. It is the Transformers. The Transformers. So we have LSU Mom, Stacy Rogers, and Mark with Transformers. If I didn't know this answer, I would probably be served divorce papers. Uh-oh, Ray would be not too happy. Okay, here we go with the next question. The term manga, MANGA, refers to comics produced in what country? The term manga refers to comics produced in what country? MANGA. And we have our answer. It is Japan. Japan. So we have Mark, Stacy, and Planet Moolah. Good job. Okay, here we go. Next question. What Simpsons character sports a leisure suit encrusted with rhinestones? What Simpson character sports a leisure suit encrusted with rhinestones? Yeah, this one's kind of hard because he probably only. I can't remember this particular character, and probably only in certain episodes. But what Simpson character sports a leisure suit encrusted with rhinestones? And we have our answer. It is Disco Stew. Disco Stew. So Stacy Rogers and Mark got Disco Stew. Stewart Discotheque. Okay. I probably seen the character, probably not in all the episodes and stuff. But my guess, I would have guessed there's other people too, Ned or there's a couple of the other people. But good guesses there. Okay, here we go with the next question. Who was the lead singer for Led Zeppelin? Who was the lead singer for Led Zeppelin? Who was the lead singer for Led Zeppelin? And we have our answer. It is Robert Plant. Robert Plant. So we have Mike B, Mark, Stacy. Now go ahead and give Planet Moolah a point too, but it was Robert Plant. Okay, here we go with the next question. What NFL quarterback was nicknamed Broadway Joe? What NFL quarterback was nicknamed Broadway Joe? And we have our answer. It is Joe Namath. Joe Namath. So Planet Moolah, LSU Mom, and Mike B. Mike B. With Joe Namath. I should have known that. Yep, with the Jets. Probably because you're out in the car unless you're home now, Diana. That could be it. But I'm not sure. Yeah, that's true. There was Joe Montana, Joe Namath, and Joe Theismann until he had that bad injury. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay, you're home now. Okay. Here we go with the next question. What two-seat sports car was manufactured by Pontiac during the 1980s? What two-seat sports car was manufactured by Pontiac during the 1980s? No, we're home now. And Diana G comes in with the answer of Fiero. The Fiero. Diana G, good job with the Fiero. It's a good guess with the Firebird, but it was the Fiero. And Diana G got it. I had a Trans Am. Yeah, I know somebody had a Trans Am too from that time period there. A black one. But it was a Pontiac Fiero. Good job, Diana. Okay, here we go with the next question. What supervillain is armed with pumpkin bombs? I had a white 1979 Trans Am with a red bird on the hood. Oh, wow. That would have been cool. Probably hurt this. Have to get rid of it there. What supervillain is armed with pumpkin bombs? Lord Pumpkin. Okay, the answer is the Green Goblin. The Green Goblin. So we have Stacy Rogers, LSU Mom, and Mark Legenkamp. Jack-o'-lantern. The Lord Pumpkin from Universal there. But it was the Green Goblin. Oops. I hit my camera off by accident. Sorry about that. The Pumpkin Lord. Okay, here we go with the next question. What movie coined the phrase, "Say hello to my little friend"? What movie coined the phrase, "Say hello to my little friend"? But what movie coined the phrase, "Say hello to my little friend"? And we do have two people that have the correct answer. It is Scarface. Scarface. So Planet Moolah, Stacy Rogers, and Diana G with Scarface. But Scarface was the answer. Let's finish up this card, and then we'll do 5 more questions to end the evening. But here we go. Who is the lead guitarist for U2? Who is the lead guitarist for U2? Who is the lead guitarist for U2? And we have our answer. His name or their name is The Edge. The Edge. So we have Mike B, Mark Legenkamp, and Stacy Rogers. Stacy Rogers. His real name is David Evans. Okay, well, I'll give him a point then also, but I was looking for the edge for the name. Yeah, I didn't know what his real name was. Thank you, Mark. Okay, here we go with the next question. What Australian born actor was named the sexiest man alive by People magazine in 2014? What Australian born actor was named the sexiest man alive by People magazine in 2014? And one person got the answer. It is Chris Hemsworth. Chris Hemsworth. So Stacy Rogers gets it with Chris Hemsworth. Good job, Stacy. And good guesses by everyone else there. But it was Chris Hemsworth. Thor. It was Thor Hogan. Okay, here we go. Next question. What 8-bit home computer released in 1982 is the best-selling computer of all time? What 8-bit home computer released in 1982 is the best-selling computer of all time? Yeah, this will go all over the place. And I know Josh of Resort TV One that talked about in his retro type of things, he talked about different computers. And I know we had one of these computers. And it was actually before the Macintosh computer. If you can believe that. But it was before the Macintosh computer. Not the Tandy, but that's a good guess. I know we had one of these ones, and then we moved up to the next brand new thing. But I'm going to read the question again, and then we'll see if anybody got the answer. What 8-bit home computer released in 1982 is the best-selling computer of all time? And LSU Mom got the answer first with Commodore. It was the Commodore 64. She got the brand Commodore 64. Then we have Stacy and Diana G. So Stacy, Diana G, LSU mom. But it was the Commodore 64. Yeah, and he was kind of talking about it in the chat last week, I think, when he was on the other when he was on like the People Mover or something too. But yes. Oh, no problem, Debbie. Thank you for stopping in, and we will see you next time also. And yes, happy Mother's Day to everyone with that. So happy Mother's Day. Welcome in, Kathy Hollister. Thank you for joining. I had a Tandy. Yeah, we actually had the Commodore, and then there was another one until we then went into I think it was IBM, or there was another type of brand there. Hello, Samantha Lowe. Have a good night, Debbie. But here we go with the next question. In 2010, what blunt talking judge left American Idol to bring his show, The X Factor, to America? In 2010, what blunt talking judge left American Idol to bring his show, The X Factor, to America? And we do have the answer. It is Simon Cowell. Simon Cowell. So we have Mike Beachman, Stacy Rogers, and Diana G. And then LSU mom. Good job, everyone. No problem, Diana G. But you got the answer, and I knew who you were talking about. And then LSU mom got it also. Judge Judy. Yeah. Yeah, because she's pretty blunt too. My mom watches a lot of I don't know if it's repeats or they're still going on there, but she's pretty blunt to people. Okay, here we go with the next question. What actor born Charles Baczynski took his name from a street that leads up to the famous gates of Paramount Studios? Simon has mellowed since he became a father. Yes, he has. What actor born Charles Baczynski took his name from a street that leads up to the famous gates of Paramount Studios? So he changed his name probably on his way to a job interview. But what actor born Charles Buczynski, Buchinsky, took his name from a street that leads up to the famous gates of Paramount Studio? And we do have our answer. It is Charles Bronson. Charles Bronson. So Planet Moolah, Diana G, and Mark Langenkamp. That's a good guess, though, with Charlie Chaplin. But Charles Bronson, so probably Bronson Avenue or Bronson Road. Welcome in, Penguins Master. Thank you for joining. Here we go. We'll do 5 more questions, and then I'm going to go ahead and end for the evening, but 5 more questions. Here we go. Who tries to rescue his girlfriend Pauline in the original Donkey Kong video game? Who tries to rescue his girlfriend Pauline in the original Donkey Kong video game? And we have our answer. It was Mario. Mario. So Mark Legenkamp, Stacy Rogers, and Ellis Umom with Mario. Luigi. Now it was Mario, but good guess with Luigi. Okay, let's see if anybody can guess this one. You never know. What employee on the reality TV series Pawn Stars is known for his expertise in pinball machines and running shoes? What employee on the reality TV series Pawn Stars is known for his expertise in pinball machines and running shoes? And we do have our answer. Everybody spelled his name wrong, but I will accept the answer that's there. But it was Chum Lee, and Chumlee. So Chum Lee, who was Austin Lee Russell. So we have Mark Legenkamp, Stacy Rogers, and Mike B. But I'll go ahead, let's see. Yes. With the Chum Lee. Good job, everyone. Well, let's see if anybody knows this answer. Who founded WikiLeaks in 2006? Who founded WikiLeaks in 2006? And we have our answer. It is Julian Assange. Julian Assange. So we have Planet Moolah, Mark, LSU Mom, and Diana G. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 3 questions so far. Okay, here we go. What were the New York Highlanders renamed in 1913? What were the New York Highlanders renamed in 1913? We're probably going to get answers all over the board. But what were the New York Highlanders renamed in 1913? And they're probably some of the people's favorite team. Welcome in, Danny of the Griswold Family Vacay. Okay, The answer is New York Yankees. The New York Yankees. So we have Mark Langenkamp, Kathy Hollister, sports, yay. Maybe if it was an Eagles question. Okay, let's see if anybody can get this one. What self-help book written by relationship counselor John Gray explores differences between men and women? What self-help book written by relationship counselor John Gray explores differences between men and women? And we do have our answer. It is the Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus. Venus and Mars book. So we have Mark, Stacy, and Kathy Hollister. Mark, Stacy, Kathy Hollister. Too much to type. Probably a little bit. In fact, I'll be hoping to hit the Philadelphia here for the at least for the Franklin Institute part. But yeah, Hershey's a really good place too. I'll have to talk to you about that. But yes, with Hershey, it's a nice park, good family park, and they have a lot of different things to do there. But yeah, the Philadelphia Zoo, the Franklin Institute for Philadelphia, plus all the historical sites and everything. I remember one of the times I was in Philadelphia, there used to be a hop on, hop off bus. I'm not sure if that goes around. Stacy probably could answer that. But that's what we did. Plus, it's easy to walk around Philadelphia a lot more than some places too, with the historical area, because it's more of a grid. But the hop on, hop off. But Hershey Park's really a nice place to visit. They have the park itself. I'd probably get a 1 or 2 day ticket, and I know when you buy a ticket the night before, you can go in for like a preview hour, usually 2 or 3 hours before closing, and they let you go in with your ticket for the next day and everything. But yeah, it's a really fun. You'll be there in 2 weeks, so Memorial Day weekend then. But yeah, it's a good place. Are you staying at a regular hotel, or are you going to be staying at their Hershey Lodge or their hotel, just out of curiosity? Here's the next question. What TV series followed a group of friends from West Beverly Hills High School to college and into the adult world? Okay, I'll comment about that after the question. But what TV series followed a group of friends from West Beverly Hills High to college and into the adult world? And it was Beverly Hills 90210. So we do have our answer, Beverly Hills 90210. So Griswold Family Vacay. Then we have Stacy Rogers. And Mark Langenkamp, and I'll give Mike B, since there's a lot of you there. That's a pretty good place, the Hershey Hotel, because it's across the road up on the hill from Hershey Park. They have transportation, and then you also get in earlier to the park by staying there. So take advantage of that early entry too. Stay off of the Schuylkill Expressway. Yeah, haven't heard of the Canopy before, but it depends on where that's located. But yeah, the Hershey Hotel is very nice. It's up on the hillside across the road from Hershey Park. I suggest taking their transportation and then try to get up early and go there for the early entry and everything like that. It is kind of hilly out there, and yeah, I was just gonna say, don't forget to check out the outlets because there is a Disney store outlet there. Yeah, I gotta make my way that way soon for that. Oh, you're welcome. And the chocolate world's really nice too. You can buy chocolate bars and go through the little fake factory and stuff like that. So there's a lot of stuff to do there. You'll enjoy it. And if your kids like riding, there's a lot of good coasters and stuff there too. Plus family rides. You're welcome. Okay, here we go with the next question. By what name is wrestler Terry Bollea better known as? Oh, and he'll love it. By what name is wrestler Terry Bollea better known as? And we do have our answer. It is Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan. So we have Griswold Family Vacay, Stacy Rogers, Mark Legenkamp, and Mike B. Give you guys. Okay, 5 more questions, and then we end the evening. Oh, you're welcome. Philadelphia has a lot of good stuff too. But like I say, it has been a little bit longer for me being in Philadelphia. But from all the stuff that I had seen. We are going on a 3-week road trip out east. Oh, cool. But depending on where you're going, there's a lot of good stuff out this way. Okay, here we go with the next question. What fitness program was created by martial arts instructor Billy Blanks? What fitness program was created by martial arts instructor Billy Blanks? That's a good tip, Stacy, to say that. Because I always forget about that too. So that is a good tip to give someone, especially if they're not familiar with that area. Tebow. But what fitness program was created by martial arts instructor Billy Blanks? Okay, the answer is Tae Bo. Tae Bo. So we have Stacy Rogers, Mark, and Danny. Yeah, because all the plants are right there. That's why your side of the state, though, too, is cheaper than my side of the state because you guys get your gas on that side where we have to get it from Ohio and all that through the Midwest. Here we go with the next question. What British scientist is best known for her research on the chimpanzees of Tanzania? Ooh, you're hitting some good cities there. What British scientist is best known for her research on the chimpanzees of Tanzania? Welcome in, Pete McDevitt Show. And the answer is Jane Goodall. Jane Goodall. So Mark, Kathy Hollister, Stacy Rogers, and LSU Mom with Jane Goodall. Ellen DeGeneres. Welcome in, Pete. Thank you for joining. Yeah, those are good cities that you'll be going to. Niagara Falls is pretty good, especially if you're going to be on the Canadian side. There's a lot of stuff on the Canadian side, and then there's a few things on the American side of Niagara Falls. That's fun. Okay, here we go with the next question. What toy featuring a heat-producing light bulb was introduced in 1963? Okay, Diana G, thank you for joining. And you had 13 points, Diana G. 13 points. But what toy featured a heat-producing light bulb which was introduced in 1963? And the two people that got it, three people, was Kathy Hollister. Kathy Hollister got it. I thought Diana G answered. Mark Langenkamp and Griswold Family Vacay. With the Easy Bake Oven. Light-Brite was a good answer, but they should have given a little more in the description, but if they did, then they probably would have given it away. The little cakes tasted pretty good. That is the only oven I have ever used. That's good advice there too, Stacy. Okay, here we go. Andy Warhol was born in Richland Center, Wisconsin. True or false? Andy Warhol was born in Richland Center, Wisconsin. True or false? Andy Warhol was born in Richland Center, Wisconsin. And the answer is false. The answer is false. He was born in Pittsburgh. And he's actually buried pretty close to where I live in Pittsburgh here. So he was born, then he moved away, died somewhere else, and he's buried here close to my house in a cemetery that's not too far away from where I live. But Kathy Hollister got it. Mike Beachman, LSU Mom, and Stacy. Good job, everyone. He was hatched. Jane Mansfield is very close to where I live. Okay. Yeah, Stacy, what's the reasoning about the pretzels? Just out of curiosity. You can message me if you don't want to say online. Not that I've ever done that. I'm not too crazy about like the vendors and stuff with that. Oh, okay. That answers it. And that's a lot of times I don't go to a lot of the vendors like that at times. I'm looking for 2 good questions for our final answers. For our final questions. Okay, here we go. I think the best place to go eat is it the South Street Market or something like that, Stacy. There's like a big market place. I can't remember the actual term. Yeah, that's it. The Reading Terminal. That's where it is. And I couldn't think of what it was. I've been to the Reading Terminal. Okay, 2 more questions. Here is one of the final 2. What video game was originally slated to be called Highway Crossing Frog? What video game was originally slated to be called Highway Crossing Frog? Oh, okay, Stacy. And we do have our answer. It is Frogger. Frogger. So LSU mom got it first. Then Stacy. Griswold family vacay and Mark with Frogger. Not well. I have to get up kind of early. Not early, but a little later morning. But I have some things I need to. Otherwise, I probably would because I could keep going for another hour. But here we go with the final question of the night. Who starred as Laura Croft in the Tomb Raider movies? Who starred as Laura Croft in the Tomb Raider movies? And it might not have been a good question for the ending, but we'll see. And we do have our answer. Everyone pretty much got it. It was Angelina Jolie. Angelina Jolie. So Danny got it first. LSU mom. Mike B. And Mark Leggenkamp. Okay. John Voight's kid. Okay, let's see who our big winner is tonight. Okay. Oh, you're welcome. Our big winner tonight was Stacy Rogers. Stacy Rogers had 35 points. And our second place winners was LSU Mom and Mark Lagenkamp with 25 points. Then Mike Beachman had third place with 23 points. So Stacy Rogers tied for second with LSU Mom and Mark. Third place was Mike Beachman with 23. Then we had Diana G with 13 points, Sebastian the Crab with 5 points, Kathy Hollister 6 points, and Griswold Family Vacay with 6 points. So congratulations, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Check out Dis Our Dreams tomorrow at Animal Kingdom. Get your animal counts into Jeff. And also, check out Dean of the Live Place, theliveplace.com. He hosts my channel and other channels that are either cruising, vacations, Disney, sports. So go check out Dean of the Live Place, theliveplace.com. So check that out. Check out Dis Our Dreams in the morning. And also, Pete McDevitt's usually on with different sports videos and interviewing Disney content creators. So check that out also. So have a great night, everyone. And thank you all for joining. Good night and happy Mother's Day to all the moms and anyone who may be a mother figure to a nephew, niece, maybe even a pet. So have a great night, everyone, and we'll see you in the chats. And welcome in, and thank you for joining Michelle the Quilter. And yes, have a great night. Bye, everyone.